We're keeping our heads up, though. The Royal Trial. Welcome to the Royal Trial. We will firstly question any witnesses that may have a say in the matter. Then we shall go through gathered evidence. And lastly, we will identify the killer. Some of you are suspects, and I have the right to believe that the real perpetrator is amongst us tonight. And with that, let's hear what witnesses have to say. I'm looking up tips for this real quick. Alright. Okay, I got some advice. I think I know. Basically, I went and got the missing clues and facts. And I also got, basically where everybody's from, like a regional thing. Your Grace, we have 3 people enlisted as witnesses. Who shall we start with? Talus's advisor. King Talus's own advisor. Please state your name and tell us what you have to say. The name is Rigo. I was an advisor to King Talus. A very important piece of information, Your Grace. I recognize Lady Lena over there. She visited our castle not long before the royal wedding and threatened King Talus. She said her son was supposed to be the one to marry Lord Sulia, not Ivo. She said that if the wedding were to go ahead, she would come for Talus and his family. We must proceed accordingly, Your Grace. She is clearly the perpetrator. Lies! Shh! You will get to speak at the end, Lady Lena. Thank you, Rigo. This was very useful information. Not really, because we know she only did that because of the curse. Talus's castle guard. Talus's guard, come forth. Please state your name and tell us what you have to say. My name is Ludfrid, Your Grace. I was King Talus's guard, and I served him well. Not well enough, I can hear you say. But know that there was little I could do to protect against poison, especially one that worked so fast. The day King Talus died was a day of shame and guilt for me, and King Ivo is continuing to make me pay the price. To the point. All I wanted to say is that I have witnessed many people visiting Talus over the years, but none angered him as much as Noxie. I think we all know how much of a liar he is. I am no liar. Who are you to shame me in front of the kings? Order. Talus called him a deceiver after he proposed to help his wife, Paloma. Talus knew the only reason Noxie offered his help was to become famous for something he didn't do. Noxie was enraged, claiming he wasn't a fraud, and that he would show Talus. I see. I do not have any questions. Let's proceed. And then a peasant from Branca. The peasant from Branca, come up. Tell us your name and where you're from. Name's Harmar. I'm from Lord Edenstown, Branca, Your Grace. And what do you have to say? I own a vineyard in Branca. We have been observing Lord Eden for a while now. He has been acting so strange, walking around the village in a trance. How dare you tell such falsehoods? Calm down, Eden. One time he pissed all over my grape flowers, and none of my grapes will grow now. How rude. He's not a nice man, Your Grace. I'm convinced it was him. Is this all, Hermer? Well, what more do you need? Just get rid of him. Who's next? Let's proceed. I think these are all the witnesses we have. Let's proceed to the gathered evidence. The animal tooth. An animal tooth. An item so rare, only one known person could have returned from such an encounter alive. Noxie the Dragon Slayer, please step forward. Tooth was examined and only one creature fits the scenic shape. In Ala Daemon, from the far lands of Calador. And who else could have traveled there and back other than the noble knight of honor? Whether Noxie slew the beast or not, he must have worn this charm around his neck as one of his storytelling props. This animal tooth was found in the wine cellar. This is where Noxie could have poured the poison in our wine. He wanted to help Talus's wife, Paloma, but the king shamed him instead. Noxie couldn't bear the feeling of rejection, and so he planned to murder King Talus. Lies. I am truly a man of honor, and I would never do such a thing. King Talus made a fool of me that day. That is true, but I left his castle as ordered. In no way does this prove I killed King Talus, only that I have been to the wine cellar, which I'm not denying. And why would you be sneaking around Grevno Castle? I was just looking for a quiet place, to talk to Lady Ilana, Sir Frederick's widow. Well, when we talked, she must have pulled it off my neck. It was a very fascinating conversation. So you admit this item belongs to you? No, well, it could be mine. I don't know, I have a lot of these things around my neck, but I swear I didn't do anything to the wine. That's enough. Back to the king. A poison vial. With the very substance still inside, we are certain that this belonged to the person who poisoned King Talus. Lord Eden, please step forward. It is common knowledge amongst the royal heads that you have access to all sorts of poisonous substances. Our tests indicate that the substance from the vial matches the one used to poison King Talus. Not only that, but it is found near Branca, a village under your control. Talus was against the dust trade. And, as we have found out from Lord Lurs, you two were not on the best of terms. With Talus's death, weaker borders with Atana might make it easier for you to distribute the dusk beyond Davern. By poisoning King Talus, you plan to expand your business, isn't that the truth? Based on Harmer's testimony, even your own residents know you're up to no good. Nonsense. I may be running a little side business, but this product can now be found literally anywhere. Even markets in Davern are full of distributors. The file does not prove that I was the one who poisoned Talus. This could have been anyone. Enough. Back to the king. A decorated letter. An instructional letter. This scribe includes instructions detailing the usage of the poison and a map of our castle. It has a very specific decorated pattern, which matches only one lord who attended the wedding. Lady Elena, please step forward. Only lords from the north decorate their letters in such an elegant way. I believe Lady Lena was the only northern visitor on the wedding night. The letter was found hidden beneath a paving stone in our gardens. The drawings on the letter depict a rowan tree, a symbol of protection against curses. A tree which lords build their children's cradles to protect them against evil. Okay. Lady Lena's boy was cursed, so she used these symbols to try and chase the demons away. There's no question as to who wrote this letter. Lady Lena also seems to have a very good motive for wanting to kill Talus. She threatened to kill him if the wedding took place, and it did. I would never do such a thing, Your Grace. I might have had cold feelings towards King Talus, but there's a big difference between not liking someone and killing him at his son's wedding. Besides, if I wanted my son to marry Lorsulia, it would not have been better to kill. Would it not have been better to kill Ivo? Killing his father would make no difference either way. Do you admit that this parchment came from your kingdom? No, we don't decorate our letters with rowan trees, but roses. That's enough. Back to the king. There's no more evidence. Ahem. There's no clear answer here, Your Grace. We have to sentence anyone, or else Ivo will put all the blame on you. We did the best we could. It's just politics at this stage. You might want to consider the benefits you gain from each lord, if any. If we sentence someone without a lot of evidence against them, though, then our people will sense that it was just a royal whim. I can handle this, Audrey. Based on the evidence, or lack thereof, I sentence Lord Etten. He's a scumbag, right? He does all sorts of illegal shit. I think it's better he dies. I did get spoiled to who it is. I can't prove who it is, so sadly we gotta deal with it. Lord Etten, Oracle Dusk is a dangerous substance. You are responsible for the death of King Talus. I sentence you to death. This is ridiculous. My people will come for you, Eric. Eric, King of Davern, you have found the one responsible for my father's death. The outcome of this trial is satisfactory to me, and as such, Atana's forces will aid you in your struggle against Rodovia. 3,000 men will be ready to strike when you blow the horn, signaling my men to ambush the enemy. Such is my will. Hell yeah. I am a king and a detective. Later this evening. You always loved this view. Is this where the battle will take place? Yes, do you see? Right there in the middle, there's a tight trail leading through. That's where we will hold them off. It's strange. Turns out I was always staring into the end of it all. Oh, hey, nothing ends. With Ivo's help, we will be victorious. If he helps. You were at the trial, you heard what he said. He will keep his father's promise, everything will be fine. Let's not worry about that for a second. A lot of things have happened since you left, you know. Sidani found a few pets. Sidani keeps finding more and more ridiculous pets. She can't quite find a replacement for Dusky. Last time I was here, she had a snail? What was that? Smudge. She gave a hard time about it. I won't forget that. There was also a hedgehog, a fox. I'm worried that what she will tame next. Your mom's pregnant. We had our fair share of stress with your mother, too. She's pregnant. You will have a sibling. Congratulations, I guess. It's hard to imagine what she must be going through with the battle on the horizon. Have you heard of Maya? Acelia found a new friend. Turned out she's from Rodovia. So your mother expelled her from the castle. She always keeps interesting company. Is she growing up or is she still a mess? I don't think she'll ever change. Still gives me a lot of trouble, that one. The other night, she pulled another one of her pranks. This time on your sister. Acelia doesn't spare anyone. I think we should wrap this up. Your husband must be looking for you, I suppose. I miss you, all of you, so much. We miss you too. Come over here. Come over here. Yeah, give your pops a hug. Yeah, a little noogie. Wet Willie. Bruises. Ivo is doing all this to you. What? Oh, no, he wouldn't. He's very kind. He's good to me. He takes care of me. Just like I told you in the letters, Father. Father, please don't tell him. He's the king of Atana now. He has an army that he will blindly follow him even to your gates. Don't say anything. It's better this way. He has better and worse days. Don't anger him more, please. I can't let this bastard treat you like this. I will talk some sense into him. Please don't. There you are. Pack up your things. We're going. Father. No, I've made allies. You pipsqueak, you think you wear the crown on your head and you can do whatever you want? What lies did you tell your father this time? Are you plotting against me, Lucilia? I didn't say anything, I promise. She has nothing to do with it. Do you think I can't see what you do to her? You lay your hands on my daughter again and I swear I'm going to what? Defeat Rodovia all by yourself? I think you're forgetting your position here, Eric. I give you my army, and thanks to me, this castle will see another day. You do not tell me what I can or cannot do. Darvin is at my mercy, so you had better address me with proper respect. Better leave off here. Too much talking will get you and your family into trouble. We're leaving, Lucilia, before I change my mind. I will show him. I'm proud to get that achievement. My god, we have so much money. Battle between Daverd and Rodovia. Foothills of the Grey Mountains. Buy all upgrades for Rodovian battle. It appears that we're late. Rodovia has already managed to build up some defense. We will need to push them back and create a choke point at the foothills. The sky is looking clear. That's good. At least something works in our favor. Here, come with me, Your Grace. We gathered everyone we could. We will make an advance on your mark. My mind's sharp, weapons ready. Awaiting your orders, Your Grace. What about the horn? We can use it to sound for Atana. I suggest we use it only if necessary to create an element of surprise. Okay, stay put. Stand! At your service, Your Grace. Pikemen. Our pikes can stop any charging enemy, Your Grace. Potions, magic, whatever you need, Your Grace. Sound the horn immediately. Alright, Audrey. It's time. It is time. Do not fear, my brothers. Today is not the day we fall, for we have made strong allies. And in our time of doubt, we need to remember that we are not alone here. But we won't need them today, for this is Davern, and we stand our ground. Aye, for Davern. Let's show them. We'll surprise them. Oh, hell yeah, we have more. Ready for orders. Get ready. Getting in position. Hell yeah. My unit can help. I've trained them myself. Your Grace. Prepare. You know what to do. Getting ready. Archer, we're ready, Your Grace. Knock. Show them what we got. Hell yeah. What's this? Your Grace, magic. The fog's obstructing our view. Get in there, witch! We have no idea what is happening down there, and we need to send support immediately. Say the word and we'll charge in there with our spears, Your Grace. And how do you plan to attack, to see who to attack? The fog is so thick it fills my lungs. Not to mention what it must be like down there. One shouldn't really rely on vision, but perhaps our other senses could help. Unless there was a way to fight with magic. Whatever you do, it's your choice, Your Grace. You must choose a unit to send, or let me know if we should wait this one out. Elena, I've never seen such magic, Your Grace. I could try clearing it, but it may take a while. Do your magic, Elena. Go, do your magic. Okay, we're doing really good. How is this possible? Oh, no! We're outnumbered. Blow the horn, you fools. Do I have to do everything myself? Horn? Archers! Awaiting orders. Go. Get ready. Getting into position. Archer, prepare. You know what to do. Getting ready. Oh, fuck. The fog is gone. We thought we could get an edge, but they brought monsters. They ride armored bisons. Hunters. Foul beasts are ravaging our army. We need to keep it together. Hefty bodies and sharp long horns. The hooves can crush a man's skull. Not all units are equipped to deal with enemy cavalry. Perhaps we could use a beast professional to hunt them down. Who should we send you out, Your Grace? Velik. I've never seen such beasts, Your Grace. I think there's a way to stop them, though. Hunt these monsters. Go, Velik. Do your best. Nothing less, Your Grace. Come on. You killed my fucking daughter's fox. You can do this. We're still outnumbered by the gods. Where's Athena? Are they deaf? Blow the horn again. They're leaving us. They're ditching us. Archers! Waiting orders. Get ready. Getting into position. Yes, Your Grace. Prepare. Yeah, they're ditching us. They're definitely ditching us. A letter, Your Grace. Help isn't coming. This must be falsehood. We had a deal. Your Grace, that's not all. These are not fire arrows, it's magic. Creatures made of flames. Fuck. Magical fog monsters and now magic? Focusing on defense should be most important at this stage, Your Grace. Good organization on the battlefield could also be the key to this situation. Perhaps a witch could try a spell? Nay. Who should we send out? Sorry, fucking pikemen. Our spears won't help us deal with magic, but we'll do our best. Yeah, we already used the witch. Stan, darn it. Despite what the letter says, we need to try the horn again. Here we go. Nothing. I sense something bad is coming. Oh, rain! Rain, haha, archers! The last squad, Your Grace. Waiting orders. Do it. Maybe get more arrows or something? Like, why are you the last round of archers? Why aren't we just continuously pelting them? We can't last much longer, Your Grace. And there's no sign of Atana. The letter was right. What else is there? They just keep on coming. It's been an honor, Your Grace. This is not the end. This is not look good. Some kind of monstrous device. We have no other choice. We have to send everyone in. Gather around. Let's show them what we're made of. They've shown us the unfamiliar. We've seen beasts magic, but they haven't yet seen what we have in store. Show them what Davern is made of. Give them hell. Go! On my order. Give them hell. Give them hell, Stan. You got this. Just say, Your Grace, we gave them all we've got. We can't take any more. Oh no. It wiped the slate clean, but... Oh, we won! The gods have saved us all. Unbelievable. We have survived. This was tough. Win battle against Rodovia. Oh, Velik's gone for fucking 3 weeks. Thank God he came back to help, though. We have no more fucking armies. Fuck. Pigeon. Eric, King of Davern. I thought justice would find you through Rodovia's hands, but I suppose I will need to step in. You didn't think that I would believe your alleged proof that you did not murder my father. Truly, it seems to me that you have sentenced an innocent person to death. How does that make you feel? I saw through your lies, Eric. You would not only kill someone for your own wrongdoing, but I see that you also perform an evil occult practices. You always have a dirty trick up your sleeve, don't you, Eric? I suppose a rich witchcraft is a perfect fit for a deceiver like you. Falling mountains right where you need them? There's no explanation for this, other than magic. Is this how you poisoned my father? Magic like this is dangerous, and it must be banished. There's only one way to set things right. Davern needs to be purged of all witchcraft, starting with from your throne room. I will remove all things diabolical from this world. The truth will come out. You will pay for your sins, Ivo, King of Atana. Has he lost his mind? Evil tricks? The collapsing mountains were nothing but sheer luck at a dreadful time. Your Grace, Ivo promised us 3,000 men. We won't last long if he comes to our gates with an even army this large. We must call the king's summit. Other kings won't want to help us, but we must try. I will make the necessary arrangements, Your Grace. This is hardly an end, Your Grace. If we're under siege, we better stock up on supplies. We should aim for at least 5 large crates of supplies. The weekly summary will have all the necessary information. It would be best to set aside whatever we can at the end of each week. We were extremely lucky to win that battle. We have lost most of our men. If not for that avalanche, we would have certainly been defeated. I know, we must really be in the favor of gods. We need to focus on strengthening our army. I don't know if I'd ever forgive myself if this castle was destroyed. Whoa! What are we going to do about Ivo, Your Grace? I don't know yet. General. Your Grace, I stopped at an abandoned house on the side of the road. It was full of pans of every sort of size, shape, and color. I don't know who could have such obsession with pans, but while searching through them, I found some gold. That's a good fucking amount. Oh, we just have a good amount of gold in general. Your Grace, I've encountered a group of children in the forest. They were looking for the fern flower. Seems like they didn't know they wouldn't find a thing this time of year. Luckily, nothing bad happened to them, so I took them back to their parents. And they thanked me with what they could, some supplies and their words of gratitude. Neat. Yoven, at your service, Your Grace. That's all. That'll be all for now. Sorry I wasted your time to come here. Your Grace, it seems Babushka has given up for now. The villages have been cleared. And the strange writing and chicken legs are gone too. Her crows are still dancing in the sky though. She's still out there somewhere, but she can't do much without her men. Thank you very much for your help, Your Grace. I don't know what we would do without you. You are welcome. I'm happy to hear our villages are safe again. This was a difficult time for us all, for all of us. Torlando! Yeah, here, you can hang out with my witch for 2 weeks. Don't do anything weird to her. Perfecto. The witch is going to make all the difference. Thank you, Your Grace. Peasant. Your Grace, I went outside to get some carrots from the pantry. I get back and all my pots, pans, jugs, cutlery, and mugs are smashed. I can't even leave the kitchen for 1 second. This is doing of some imp. Oh, I'm sure. I tried to lure him out with some onions, but he's a clever little fella. The worst part, it hasn't just happened once. Every time I go out, I come back to a devastated kitchen. That imp needs to be dealt with straight away. Here's a hunter. I'm sorry. It's just an imp. They tend to cause mischief from time to time, but they get bored easily. It won't be long before he's gone, I'm sure. And until then, I'm supposed to keep cleaning up after him? That's ridiculous. I'd better prepare more onions. Maybe he will come out eventually. What's up, lady? Your Grace, I went to milk a cow this morning. To my surprise, our Diddy, the finest, healthiest cow in the village, was not giving any. Some say that her days are nearing to an end. I say we have a muddy, prowling problem. He crawls out in the night and milks the cow until he's full. Bloated, he rolls back to wherever he came from. The youngsters are waiting for the milk, but I have nothing for them. How can we live like this? Here, buy a new cow. Muddies are practically untraceable. This gold will get you a new cow, or at least you can buy some milk on the market. Thank you, Your Grace. I knew you would have the remedy to our problem. Poor Diddy will be replaced. Okay, what? Oh. I can just ask for... Let's fucking invite King Barrett over. Why not? Okay, let's get our general looking out over here. Okay. We have quite the problem on our hands. Yet again. Bedchamber. Yo, the bump's coming in. Darling? We barely won that battle. To be honest, I have no idea what happened. We were losing. All I saw were fewer and fewer of our soldiers on the battlefield. I thought it was all coming to an end. I called for Ivo's army, but no one showed up. He wanted us to be unprepared. He hoped we would be defeated. We gave him our daughter. Why would he do this? He knows we have no rightful heir. He's just a young king. He doesn't know what he's doing. He sent a letter. It arrived this morning. He said himself he hoped we would be defeated in battle. And that he's going to have to finish this off himself. He announced a war. We have won against Rodovia, but I'm not sure we can defeat him. We have lost most of our men. Eric, what are we going to do? He has Lursulia. I don't understand why he would do this. We'll work something out, sweetheart. You shouldn't worry, you're pregnant. We must avoid any complications of the pregnancy, my darling. But how can I not worry? Fine. I'll try not to think about this. But you have to promise me you'll find a solution. Honey, I'm sorry about everything. What are you talking about? We won, didn't we? I know Ivo didn't help, but I thought everything was fine. It isn't. We've made a big mistake. I spoke to Lutsuria before the battle. Her neck was covered in bruises. She begged me not to say anything to him about it. I'm going to kill that Wandout. Wandout? Bruises? What? This cannot be true. Was it Ivo? I have just spoken to her. But in the letter, she seemed to be happy in Etana. We can't let anything happen to her, Eric. We have to get her out of there as soon as possible. Who knows what this scum will do to her? I need some time to come up with a plan. Stay strong, honey. We will solve this. I really hope we do. I would never forgive her myself otherwise. I will see you later, darling. I will see you later, my honey pie. My chocobo. Hey, what's up, kiddo? Yes, father? How are you? I know recent events have been difficult on you girls. Do you mean the battle? Yes, and with Luli gone, I know you miss her too. I do, but it's fine, father. We're going to be alright. I know you could defeat Radovians. It wasn't the easiest on Maya. She knew some of the people. We almost lost. We had no choice. You know that, right? Yes, I know that, father. I'm just glad it's all over. Me too. Stay safe. Alright. Okay. I have been streaming for almost 6 hours, so I think it would be good to end. Not yet. Welcome, and thank you for arriving upon my request. I have asked you all here to seek your guidance, or help even. Davern is in danger. As you may know, we just won a battle against Redovia. But a new enemy has arisen. Ivo, King Talos' son, is threatening my people. Even worse, he has my daughter. I fear for her. I suppose you're asking for soldiers. What would we be up against, you know? Prior to the battle with Redovia, Talos offered me 3,000 men. We expect that this is the army Ivo will bring against us. Bloody hell. I've heard of bigger armies can be sure, but I'm not in a position myself to match that. Supposing Coral aids Davern, you'd still be 2,000 men short. Same with us. Praxis, while prosperous as always, has only ever had a small army at hand. 1,000 men is the best we could do. You've forgotten that you won't have to take the battle into an open field. Defending the castle with half as many men as the attacker will surely suffice. Will you all help us then? Davern can count on all of your help then? Not so fast. For starters, Ivo was most likely preparing for this since his father's death. We won't have nearly as much time to prepare. Get ready and march this far. True, even if we get right to it, it's not easy to move 1,000 men. If we buck right up, we might get to Grevno just in time. Timing isn't the best, yes, but even if we assume it will work out, it's not that simple, you see. With all these Radovians, I've had quite a challenge in the recent weeks myself. Well, you're the main reason they're even here. Wouldn't you agree, Eric? After your recent battle, numerous surviving Radovians have scattered throughout our lands. If you help me get rid of the leftovers, then I will give you my army. I want them all gone. Oh, but why not help the poor folks? Is killing them the only option? Not killing per se, I just don't help them in any way. Eventually, they'll have to move elsewhere, or they'll just die of starvation. Slaughter them all would be my advice. Who knows what they brought with them? Barbaric vermin can carry diseases, not to mention the monsters Eric has already had the pleasure of meeting. Trying to starve them will only make them more desperate, so they'll be more likely to be aggressive. I suppose he's not wrong. I'm not a fan of killing, but if I had to choose between my people starving and them, I would choose them. What is wrong with all of you? We should help them. They're people like anybody else. I like you, Eric, so here's my counteroffer. Help any Radovians that you come across, and you will have my army. Radovians this, Radovians that. I'm tired of this talk. I have no business with them. Yellis is far too distant for them to travel to, and I have nothing to gain from this conversation. I will take my leave. Ah, let him go, the old fool. If the Rodovians were able to march through the mountains, there isn't much stopping them from marching to Yellis, in my opinion. But what do I know? Look, Eric, I reckon it will take Atena about 19 weeks before they manage to march an army to Davor. Why don't we meet then, and I will see what I can do for you. Let's say if I don't have any problems with the Rodovians, then I will lend you my men. Oh, is that how it is? Are you going to let people starve, Eric? Word gets around. If I hear that you are refusing to help the people of Rodovia, then you can count me out. How can I support somebody that's indifferent to people suffering? After all, didn't Ivo already call you a monster? Don't prove him right, Eric. Do what you must. I will see you in 19 weeks. I will come around as well. We can go over everything once again. That could have gone better. Verid, I thought you had left. I was on my way and then I ran into one of your daughters. Seems quite mature for her age. You see? A marriage for an army? And I took you for a fool. I can see that I was wrong. What do you say then? I need to think this through. I need time to gather my thoughts about this. Atena is probably already marching in. They could get here sooner than you think. I could use the company of someone more energetic. You want my daughter, not your fucking kid? The offer scans. If you change your mind, let me know. You will need to save supplies in order to prepare for the siege. Oh my god. Oh my god. To put supplies aside, click the plus button in the resource section. When you have gathered enough supplies, they will make a crate of food to be able to feed everyone during the siege. You will need 5 crates of supplies. We'll go back. We have 2 crates, I think. There's no upgrades available. 2 of them are gone for a week. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Okay, we're gonna save and quit here. Because it is midnight. I've been streaming for 6 hours. But I think we're doing pretty good, I gotta say.